It's the magnificent entrance to the City of London Cemetery. Lovely gates. Quite ornate, aren't they? Beautiful, beautiful day. Sun is out, skies are blue, the birds are chirping. All is well. Yeah, don't touch the monuments. That should be a given, really. Not just because they're unsafe, for any reason. Don't touch them. This is always sad to see. All overgrown. Broken. Can't read any inscriptions on any of them. Really unkept, but I don't know how they can possibly keep up with it all. This is another huge cemetery with so many different avenues off. So pretty. This before. Definitely haven't seen one like this before. Lord Elwyn Jones, CHPC, much loved husband of Polly Binder, MP of West Ham South, 1946 to 1974, Lord Chancellor, 1974 to 79, and he was born 24th of October 1909 and died 4th of December 1989. The victims of war that weren't soldiers. Arthur Westerman. I'll have to have a look at you. It's a shame that one's leaning. There are fish in there, but it's a bit murky and I can't see it. So this is the City of London Cemetery, Garden of Remembrance. Look how beautiful that is. And just over there, under that tree, are the ashes of Robert Frederick Chelsea Moore, OBE, more commonly known as Bobby Moore. Bobby Moore was an English footballer. He most notably played for West Ham United. Bobby Moore was captain of the England national team that won the 1966 FIFA World Cup. Bobby Moore, OBE, 1941 to 1993. So this is John Joseph Sims, obviously a Victoria Cross recipient, and he was born 1834 to 1835. I can't find an exact date of birth for him. He was born in Bloomsbury in London, and he died on the December 6th, 1881 in a union workhouse in the City of London. He was only 46. Now, as I've said, John Joseph was an English recipient of the Victoria Cross. Sims was about 19 years old and a private in the 34th Regiment of the Foot, later the Border Regiment of the British Army, during the Crimean War, when the following deed took place for which he was awarded the VC. So on the 18th of June 1855 in Crimea at Sebastopol, after the regiment had retired into the trenches from the assault on the Redan, Private Sims went out under very heavy fire in broad daylight and brought in wounded soldiers outside the trenches. So a brave soldier, saved some lives, was awarded the VC and then fell on hard times and passed away in a workhouse. Where's the justice in that, I wonder? Mary Ann Nichols is considered to be the first of Jack the Ripper's victims. Mary was 42 years old at the time of her death. So you've got Mary Ann Nichols just over there, Mary Ann Nichols just over there, and then just over there you have Catherine Eddowes. Now Catherine Eddowes was born 14th of April 1842 in Wolverhampton, West Midlands. and she died September 30th, 1888 in Mitre Square, London. She was 46 years old. And Catherine was the fourth victim of the unidentified serial killer known as Jack the Ripper. Joseph Merrick, 1862 to 1890. Now this is the location of his soft tissue only. And Joseph was an Englishman known for having severe deformities due to a suspected Proteus syndrome. He was exhibited at a freak show under the stage name The Elephant Man. And I always come and visit the soldiers. Because the sun's so bright, I can't even see on here if you can actually see the names. Hopefully you can. It's a World War II memorial. So these are plots for the Commonwealth War graves. So more soldiers. And 20. So young, some of these, 18 years old there. This cross of sacrifice is one in design and intention with those which have been set up in France and Belgium and other places throughout the world, where our dead of the Great War are laid to rest. So Dame Anna Neagle was a successful box office draw in the British cinema for 20 years and was voted the most popular star in Britain in 1949. Crikey, this is so overgrown. It's really difficult to read, but it says in loving memory of Dame Anna Neagle, 1904 to 1986. International star of stage and screen, and of her husband Herbert Wilcox, CBE, 1890 to 1977, award-winning film producer and director. This stone was unveiled by Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal on March the 6th, 2014. See if we get a better look. See, graves very leaning, some are hidden. British graveyards, especially ones that this old, are also very rustic, aren't they? You know, your very manicured parts of them, like the Garden of Remembrance where we were at earlier, and then you have worn out areas like this that are overgrown and unkempt. But I'm pretty sure the occupants are not bothered, and they are all lying at rest. Sacred to the memory of Sergeants Charles Tucker, aged 47, and Robert Bentley, aged 37, interred here, and Walter Charles Choat, aged 34, interred at Byfleet members of the City of London Police, killed in the execution of their duty while endeavouring to apprehend a number of armed burglars in Exchange buildings in Cutler Street on the 16th of December 1910. In appreciation of their devotion to duty, this monument is erected by the Police Committee and by the officers and constables, the City of London Police Force, faithful unto death. So interred here is Robert Eric Alfred Bentley, born the 21st of December 1910, and he died the 4th of April 1914, and he's the son of the late Sergeant Robert Bentley. He didn't make his 4th birthday, this young lad. The Charles Tucker, Sergeant Charles Tucker, is the grave of. Shot on duty. And here lies next to Robert Bentley, also Sergeant, also shot on the same night. And this one hits home for me. It's very poignant that I've come to pay my respects and thank them for their service and their bravery. Many lives changed from that one night. So this is the tomb of the designer of the cemetery, William Hayward. So the City of London Cemetery is owned by the City of London Corporation. It's a designated Grade 1 on the Historic England National Register of Historic Parks. And anyone can be interred here. Doesn't matter where you come from. You don't have to be in the city or lived in the city to be buried here. And you don't have to be of a particular religion. So this cemetery was built under the direction of William Hayward. And William J. Hayward was the chief engineer of the City of London Commission of Sewers in 1849. So in 1853, 200 acres of land was purchased from the 2nd Duke of Wellington, and the cemetery was built, and the first burial was in 1856.